What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the No Cap High School Football Recap Show. Yours truly, Will, and the Mayor. What's going on, Mayor?
Not much, man. So sorry for the delay, man. Had to do this soccer thing is taking off, so had to deal with the baby girl.
Hey, man, it's family over everything. It's all good, not a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna get everybody caught up on some scores that happened on Thursday and Friday. And it's live. So look, comment, you know what I'm saying? See what you're gonna do. What's the deal with you? Go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Send some stars our way if you Facebook, whatever, for the support. We really appreciate you guys. But we're gonna hit the ground running because it's a big Saturday because we get to be on the show, talk some stuff, talk some high school football. We got college football going on. We got somebody who collapsed last night, all kinds of stuff. So I digress. Let's go on and hit the ground running with this one right off the bat. Western 48, Valley 26. Now, we talked about this, Coach Crowbow, all that kind of stuff. It seemed like Western, what kind of shoes they have on? What kind of shoes did the Western High School have on last night?
Shit, they just wore shoes.
They just wore shoes.
What
That's all they
they
needed,
just
or
wore
what?
they just wore what they had. There wasn't no specialty in this one. That was one of them. Like I said, remember we talked about this. This is one of those games because of the record is whose team is still showing up,
Right,
who's still coming to practice.
right. That's
So yeah,
true.
it wasn't those. This is one of them games they just wore what they had on.
But both teams only had one win, so somebody had to walk out there with two. And if my memory serves me correctly, hey, I went stupid on these picks, bro. I
You
went stupid
did?
on yes, I went stupid.
Oh
Stupid
snap!
good, brother. So of course I had Weston for the victory. Shouts off to Coach Crow and everybody for doing that. What's going on? We already got let's see, we got Coach Watson on there. What's going on, Coach? He's saying what's up, what's up, what's up. Good morning to everybody. But great win for Western. Like you said, hey, I guess it's still a heartbeat with them. It's still a heartbeat.
Yeah,
So
I
so
think,
that's
and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're still able to go to the playoffs because I think that's a 16 district and only two teams ain't going. So
uh,
that's a heartbeat. So Western shit, you still got something to play for.
do your thing, Weston. Congratulations on that W. All right, let's go to the next one. I got some goody stats for this one. St. X 43, Meade County 0. David,
Oh
hold
snap!
on. Wait a minute. I got to see the ones who we got the stats and we gonna elaborate and do whatever. The ones you don't, then it's really a wrap. But St. X 43, we got Davis Yates, 93 yards rushing, 3 TDs. St. X racked up 268 yards on the ground. Trevor Havel, 85-yard passing, 2 TDs. Marlon Harbin, 4 catches, 58 TDs. Go ahead. I'll let you go before I stir up some stuff.
Man, say next to Ward, they must have listened to the show and wore the black ties and got this game over with. They didn't wore the black ties to school Friday. Okay, say next. And then by playing Marlon both sides of the ball, oh snap, they dipping in that mail
Mm.
bag, playing your athletes, your blessed 11, both sides of the ball. Figure it out.
You better. You better, right? You better. Without a doubt, you have to. But I ain't even worried about the back end because I'm pretty sure he played a DB.
I think so. I think so.
I'm you know me. You know what my eyes on. And see, I wasn't able to get the total stats as far as the rushing stats, stuff like that. But Meade County is a rushing team, and St. X gave them a goose egg. They just shut them down. It could have been a bend or don't break defense, but anyway, they didn't give no touchdown. So I'm gonna have to dive in a little bit more on that. But hey, great win, St. X, big time. Tyler, Neal and company took care of business. That's all you can say. And I guess they
Shit,
did wear those ties, the black
they had
ties.
to. They wore the black ties, and the shit looked like a 40 piece. Oh shit, they stopped at Indies.
You think it Bob Level Road Indies?
Yeah,
When I
they had to stop it. They had to stop at Popular Road Indies. Or something. Now, they didn't stop. Somebody brought it on. Somebody brought it to them.
okay,
They got it
donation.
catered. Yeah, they got
Donation.
it. They got it catered. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Senex, on that W with the 40 piece. Woo wee. Now we talked about this. Grayson County 16, Seneca 6. Our guy Caden Henshaw, 91 yards rushing, a TD, 2 2-point conversions. Kobe Chaffins has 70 yards rushing and a TD. I don't know. We talked about it up and down what's going on with Seneca, but we kind of knew that Grayson was going ahead and take care of business, and they did.
And this score is shocking. Seneca must have went down there on some because Grayson been scoring, and to hold them to 16 points, Seneca must have that defense must have tightened up. But I think that bus ride, man, that bus ride kind of probably took the wind out of them.
Hey, I'm with you on this because I thought there was, some more points scoring, especially for Grayson County. But I guess DuBois and company said they weren't having it. We're gonna keep us in the game, and they did big time. Because like you said, I didn't think that. But hey, 16-6. But it's no. Are we dealing with more victories? We got to deal with wins.
More victories, my shit. You know how we roll. Shit, ain't no more victories.
You got to win the thing.
You should have shook the jet lag off in the first quarter.
Hey, it is what it is. Now Seneca's 3-4. Grayson County's 7-6. 7-1. Taking care of business. Let's see. Oh, the Dragons, right? The Dragons. South Oldham 39, but North Bullitt 6. So can we give the Bullies? Can we give them the nickname Bullies again since they got off the losing snide? They winning. Can we say South Oldham Bullies?
Yeah, but shit, they almost got an Indy chicken dinner, but shit, that right there, they was 1 point short, so shit, they stopped at KFC. That's a KFC score.
That's a KFC score. That's a running game score. That's all that. I don't think they passing the ball. That they're not listening to you like you said. I think they need to go ahead and take care of business with that.
See, if they'd have passed the ball, then they'd have had the Indy's 40 piece, but nah, that's a KFC score right there, boss.
Right. What's up, D? How you doing? Good morning, sis. Let's see. Yeah, that is. And because we couldn't talk about our guy, Mr. Hamilton, with the stats, we just moving right along. If you don't want to participate and make stats available, we just move on. And good win, South Oldham.
Good win, South Oldham.
I can't say Bullies yet. I'm still not convinced yet, but I will say Bullies on this one because Campbellsville. I told you, Campbellsville 35, Holy Cross 0. Campbellsville defense is ridiculous, and with the stats, they ain't giving up stuff, and they didn't give up anything to Holy Cross, man. Campbellsville, goodness gracious, 35. They almost had a 40 piece, but 35 on the road. Can we say that they probably had a 50 piece and stuff maybe was called back?
I'm gonna say shit. The bus ride alone. That's a good old Popeye. I'm gonna give them a Popeye's chicken dinner right there. I'm gonna give them Popeyes. I ain't gonna give them Indies, but they get a Popeyes meal right there. 35, and it was an hour drive, and they did it on the road.
Yeah, it's Popeyes. Because like I said, this probably was some probably a touchdown call back and all that kind of stuff. So hey, Campbellsville said, "Nah, man, we ain't playing no games. We're gonna come up to the Ville, take care of you guys on Dixie Highway, send you guys to Cane's while we go to Popeyes."
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. Hey,
did Holy Cross even get past the 50 on this? Like, this don't even, to me, I don't think Holy Cross got past the 50.
All I got to say is Campbellsville has improved, my brother, to 8-0. Holy Cross is now 3-5. Right. Oh, Nelly. Trinity with a 40-piece, 45-piece. Easton 0. I think we saw this coming. Zane Johnson, the fabulous freshman, 8 for 11 passes, 71 yards, and a TD. Clint Sansbury, 3 rushing TDs. Chris Wilson, 4 catches, 45 yards, and a TD. The Eagles, get this, only got 45 yards total offense. Trinity has won 4 in a row. Trinity's not playing. What you got for me, man?
Shit, shout out to whoever went to Indies for Trinity. Because you scored 45 points and gave up 45 yards. Shit. But Mr. Lynn said it on the show that they was working on them. They was getting, so you knew what this game was all about.
And we knew what them was about. We knew what that was about.
Oh yeah. They put in trick plays this week. Because you got to think Mr. Lynn played quarterback, and we yet to see that at wide receiver quarterback. So Mr. Lynn, don't be surprised Mr. Lynn throwing one of them balls come playoffs.
All I gotta say is when a coach is saying that we working on us, this is the score you're gonna see.
Oh yeah,
Especially
easy.
when you're winning. You know what I'm saying? It's different if you're losing and you taking care of business. Knocks two St. X's out for Ballard out. Now you get Eastern. And Eastern week you working on yourself because you thinking, oh, okay, we're gonna take care of business. Most of you guys ain't gonna play anyway. Because 71 yards for Zane. That means he really didn't play. But anyway, Eastern 3-5. Trinity has improved to 6-3 and on a roll, my brother. On a roll. Woo. Let's see. All right. North Oldham. Let me see this. I got this. I had to go. North Oldham with a 44 piece. Western Hills 7. Not surprised. But at all with this one. Think I kind of saw this one coming. I think you did too. Jace Bullitt, 21 for 30, 249 yards, 3 TDs. Schmittle with 10 catches, 136 yards, 2 TDs. Get right. What you think?
Man, who Brock sending to the city to pick up his chicken? Because whoever Brock is sending, whoever Mr. Let It Fly is sending to the city to pick up his chicken, need to drop off our hats. That's all I'm gonna say.
You killed it. That's done. I'm done.
He let it fly. But whoever's getting Brock's chicken from Indies, we need our NO hats.
I can't even say Herb Brock. I just said it. I can't even say Herb Brock no more because I haven't seen nothing yet. So yeah, let me keep going. Nice win, North Oldham. Nice win. Okay. Lexington Christian Academy 51, WEB DuBois 0. We always talk about this, but let me go ahead and do just a couple of stats real quick. Brady Hansley, who I talked about, man, 7 carries, 139 yards, 4 TDs. You can say, oh, well, he did that against the boys. He's been doing it all season. Period. Cutter Bowley, 8 for 13, 144 yards, 2 TDs. Looks good. Add to the Mr. Football candidacy that he's going to, well, actually, he's probably already got it already engraved. But WEB, the boys, basically, I'm saying, we talked about it's all about, culture, building the program, all that kind of stuff like that. And you're getting to see some good talent on the way and making sure your kiddos is not quitting, staying afloat. What you got, my brother?
We kind of expected this score to be what it was. Again, you're taking a first year varsity team to Lexington to play a district game. And again, little buddy's down there playing in front of the Kentucky fan base, and he probably put up his 100 in the first quarter, and it was done. But it was to be expected. But like you said, as long as the boys are staying afloat and keeping the kids coming, then the future's bright.
Right. So hey, keep your head up. That's all we got to say on that. Keep your head up. All right, Doss 37, Waggener 18. This was another 1-win bowl, and Dallas decided they wanted to go ahead and take that, taking care of business. Also, we know that stuff is a little bit different at Waggener. That's all we're gonna say. But great win, Coach, for getting that for Dallas. So Dallas is now approved to 2-5. Waggener falls to 1-7. What's up, man? Is this that focus? Is this that, like, are you still believing? Are you still playing? Are you getting ready for basketball season or what?
Yeah, with some of these schools, it's one of those. Are you getting ready for basketball season? Have you checked out? Are you just there just to be there at this point? Because again, somebody had to win the one game bowl. Somebody had to win it.
Somebody. You right about it. And luckily, it's the team that I thought would get it. I'm just gonna say. That's all, bro. I mean, this is wicked, man. It's wicked. When I put that stat out on Facebook and on Twitter, you're gonna be like, oh wow, okay, cool. It's massive, man. Speaking of massive, Collins 45, Anderson County 8. K. Gooden 20 for 25, 243 yards, 5 TDs, 8 carries, 78 yards, a TD. Get this, all in the first half. Jaden Martin, 5 catches, 81 yards, 2 TDs. Collins did what we thought Collins was going to do.
Man, Cade just sent his brother to 10th Street to pick up his to pick up their chicken. Brothers at Bellum, so hey bro, I need you to go. I'm getting tired of getting spanked. So they went to Indies on 10th Street. And that's an all-spicy meal right there. Shit, that's the hot sauce, pink lemonade, and the wedges. And the coaches took the kill.
That's 10 wedges. That's a gallon of pink lemonade, like you said, because all that's in first half type stuff. Like all of it. All of that's first half. So yeah, that's done. So they was able to go to the bathroom at halftime. Because it was a wrap. Just go ahead. Because hey, congratulations, Collins, taking care of business. Cade is doing what Cade does, and way to bounce back because they've been taking it on the head for the past 2 games. So good win. All right, okay. Fairdale 35, Butler 6. All these are rushing stats, and I'll tell you in a minute. Person 14 carries, 74 yards, a TD. Burks 10 carries, 74-yard TDs. Blinko led him in all defense, 6 tackles, a tackle for losses. Fairdale rushed for 225 yards. Did not pass the ball. They healthy. They ready. We talked about this, that, you got to start putting stuff together. You got to come together. You're getting the bodies back. You're getting healthy. And now it's a district play. You got to go ahead and rock and roll. And 35-6, even though, you know what I'm saying, it's, hey, man, they took care of business.
Oh, yeah, they took care of business. I don't know if you ever been out to Fairdale. They got a Valero's gas station right there in the corner.
I know what you're talking about.
That chicken's fire.
Is that what they had?
Huh?
Is that what they had?
Shit.
Pre-game?
I probably know what they had, but that's what I'm assuming. Okay. But I probably know what they had. But they went to that Valero's chicken and got it fresh out the grease because not to throw the ball. And, that's a team that's known to throw the ball. So now they kind of switched it up and leaning heavy on that run and making them big boys block. Hey, if they can get that passing game to match this running game, it's going to be a little scary.
Yeah. Though they still got that lineman, what's his name? Last name Block.
I think so.
Block. Yeah.
So, no, they talking about box.
Yeah, box.
Oh yeah.
So you know what the deal. And they know when to get that chicken out of that grease. They know what time to go get that chicken.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get it certain times. You better get it when it's fresh at the oil, right? So congratulations.
Because again, they didn't throw the ball. And you got 200 yards on the ground without throwing the ball. That's strictly gas station chicken right there.
That's strictly disrespectful.
It reminds you of like the old Army Navy teams. They never threw the ball, just gonna run it down your throat and dare you to stop us.
Stop us if you can. And they couldn't, and that was very disrespectful. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, okay. More. We see you. 38. Bullitt Central 21. I guess they went to somewhere different to get the food, or what's going on, man?
We told them what Pizza Hut this rep.
Yeah,
get rid of Burger King. Yeah, messing with them. The Pizza Hut got them at a big box. Cause the big box you get 2 pieces and you get some boneless chicken, breadsticks. Yeah.
I thought they might have tried that new calzone pizza.
No, that was probably the coaches. The kids ate the big box.
The big box?
Yeah.
Okay. Breadsticks and wings and stuff like that, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had to do something because whatever he was doing wasn't working. But hey, now you're 5-3. Bullitt Central is 1-7, and goodness gracious, you had to take care of that business. If not, then I don't know where you go then. What you go back to the lunchroom cafeteria to eat, I guess.
You store it all over. You got to blow up the meals up. You got to blow the pregame meals up. Bring your own. You got a brown bag. Bring your own.
You got to go get some meals on wheels. Okay, Ballard took care of business on the road. Ballard with a 48 piece. Oldham County 7. This was at, like I said, at Oldham County. Hey, did they have the forces on? Did it go? I mean, we know they probably ate good. So what's going on? They've been inconsistent? They bounced back. What's going on?
See, when Ballard's consistent, they score like this. You see what I'm saying? When you got a decent passing game, decent running game, this is the points that you get. When they're inconsistent, they're leaning one way. And again, I think Ballard listened to me and didn't wear them damn black shell toes, even though they're Adidas school. I think they said, nah, coach, them Adidas, them ain't getting the job done.
Well, I'm glad. I'm
And they
glad
went with them
because
black forces. They went with the black forces, like I was told. I ain't got the top to the coach yet, but I'm pretty sure he listened to the show and put them black forces on because you got to take care of business from here on out.
well, I'm gonna talk to coach right now, and I'm gonna talk to another coach who I know. You guys got send them stats, man. Quit playing. Quit playing. You know what I'm saying? You guys know somebody's on the stats taking those stats down. You know you can go ahead and send it to us. Good win, Ballard, Oldham County 7. We keep moving when you don't send it. Oh, our favorite. Guess who's coming up next? Guess who's
Who we
coming up?
got?
Can you guess who's coming up next?
No, who we got?
Atherton
Oh
40,
shit. Oh,
Iroquois 6.
they did what they supposed to do. Good job.
Good win, Atherton.
Good win. And
Prime example.
if you want to know why,
Prime example. Prime example. When you know almost half the coach's staff, and you do not get the Big A gear, you get cut off. We acknowledge you. Congratulations for the win. You did what you're supposed to do, but we got to move on. We got to move on. Okay, moving on. Bullitt East, this happened Thursday, 40, Southern 12. Bullitt East took care of business. What they're supposed to do at home, district play as they gear up and get ready for a big showdown next week. You know what? I'll look into this real quick, Mayor. I'll look at this because you know me. I'm comparing two teams, and I'm like, okay, Southern went up there. They scored. They took care of business as far as scoring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it was. I don't know if it was fourth quarter, third quarter, whatever. But I'm looking at the end game. And I'm kind of drawing. I'll see some stats and stuff as the week goes on as we prepare for previewing next week. But hey, they didn't get shut out. That's all I got to say.
good job. Like I said, adversity. They handled it. Like I said, we didn't get shut out, so it's on to the next game, man. You can build off of that.
Right, right. Let me ask you this, Mr. Kurt Snow's asking us again. What size shirt you need, man?
Extra large.
Extra large. Look, I'm back working out and everything else too. So go on and give me an extra large, 2 extra larges, man. Let's do it that way.
I'm a head guy though, but I'm a head guy.
Yeah, I need that big A. I need because the disrespect that Atherton has showed us. Nino, Bryson, Giddings. We're gonna need a combo. We're gonna need the big A hat, and we don't need the shirts.
especially when the person that make the shirts and hats is
Family. Okay. Anyway, good win, bullies. Let's go. Let's go. Now, this next game, we talked about this yesterday. I think it was Wednesday. We thought that this was going to be a good game, a close game. This because the style that Bethlehem has as far as rushing and able to move the ball. KCD with a win, 35, Bethlehem 28. Big time win. But a lot of people on the outside probably thought that this wasn't going to be a close game, but because, like I said, the rushing game and KCD's having a little problem with the rushing game, but they was able to get that win. What you think, man?
I think to me, what this shows is KCD jumped out quick and fast and in a hurry to get this over with. They tried to they got the lead first and
Okay.
was able to bend, don't break.
Okay.
That's how you won by 7. So you jumped out real fast and was able to bend, not break.
Okay. So, hey. Now, let me see. Let me go back my fault. KCD has improved to 8-0. Bethlehem falls, well, even 500, 4-4. But a good win. Hey, you just keep stacking, right? You just keep stacking. We've been saying it all year. You stack, and they stacking. So congratulations on that big time. All right. Okay. Manual 27, PRP 11. I think it was 10-3 at halftime. So PRP was in this game big time. They was holding Manual to field goals and things like that in the second half, but good win, Manual. Follow up because it could have been a trap game. You know what I'm
And,
saying? Thinking that you don't need to play damn well or whatever and not show up. But PRP showed some fight, but Manual took care of business on the road, 27-11.
and like you said though, this was a game in which you thought, man, you would look past PRP. You got your rivalry game coming up. I think they probably out for this week. I'm not for sure.
They got Meade County.
Um, yeah, this is a game in which they probably was looking towards Mill.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they did. There's points to tell you. And in PRP, I'm telling you, they must have been watching the show because to me, this look like they're starting to lean on that run game, making them big boys block.
You need to. You can't have the biggest offensive line in the state not to, right? That doesn't make sense, right? Not to me. I mean, you got to. So, hey, Malachi, I think it's Blackburn, I think it's his last name. He can run the ball. You better lean on it, take control. So 10-3, you was in the game at halftime. And then, you know what I'm saying, Emmanuel sort of. Go ahead.
Hold on. They lost, so we giving them too much. we giving them too much.
Oh,
They
no,
lost.
I'm going to Manual. I was talking about Manual. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, PRP, yeah, I'm done with that. You're right. But Manual, you know what I'm saying? This is the impressive, just to put it back together, do what you got to do, concentrate, and get the win on the road is very important. I'm very interested to see what Zeke did this game and trainer, without a doubt. We would normally get stats for Mr. Antonio. He probably was confused. That's why he's probably, he's a PRP lean, a manual lean. He's everywhere. He's whoever. And he's been missing in action because he still owes the no cap high school football recap, specifically the mayor, some Seagram's ginger ale. So, but we haven't got that yet. But I know he was probably torn. So I'm pretty sure when he sees us later on, he's going to say no. But normally he would give us stats, and he's been MIA. So if you've seen Mr. Antonio Love, let us know, please. We're looking for him.
Oh yeah, because I see right now I'm gonna have to double or nothing on a game. Since you don't want it, I double it up. I want my Seagrams, ginger ale, people, ginger ale. I want my Seagrams, ginger ale.
Yeah, not the other Seagrams, not that. All right, let's go. All right, this is the game that I actually was at. Male with a 61 piece, Fern Creek 13, Coulter Smith. And this is the thing, because I don't hold no punches. And I said earlier certain things, Coulter has to be the bus driver. He has to, take control of this offense. And he has the past 3 to 4 weeks. He has really elevated his game. He was 13 for 15, 262 yards, 7 TDs. Antonio Hurst, 4 catches, 163 yards, 4 TDs. Max Gainey, 3 catches, 28 yards, 2 TDs. Colin Jefferson, 3 catches, 42 yards, 1 TD. And that TD came out for wicked run, man. He was rocking and roll. Brendan Bates with another pick 6 for the defense, 35 yards. Fern Creek, hey, this guy we've been talking about, Mikael Malone, he's nice, man. He had 14 carries for Fern Creek, 122 yards. And if you have not seen this cat run, dude is shifty. You got to bring your hard head. If you don't, he's gone. And they run everything to the boundary, and he's gone type stuff. But Mel, man, what a dominating performance at Fern Creek. This was not at Mel. This is at Fern Creek. Took care of business in the Bulldog way.
Man, did you go pick up that chicken? You went to all the Indies, didn't you? You went to 3rd Street. You went to Fern Valley, Papa Level.
You know which one I went to. I went to downtown, baby. I went to Broadway. I went to the Motherlode. And got that. Look, I got them actually 4 gallons of pink lemonade. I got them 200 hot, no mild. We want all spicy. And I got 50 wedges. And they said, hey, I got you, man. I got you. Because, I was telling my nephew how back in the day, we used to put 70 pieces on people. And so, my gosh.
Now, you went to 38th Street and told them to open up just for that day.
They're back open.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Sure, okay, say less. But nah, this is a straight every Indies in the city score right here. Everybody's mom, everybody's parents sent the money to you, and you went to every Indies in the city of Louisville. And hey, did you even go to Lexington to grab some in Jeffersonville just to? Because goodness,
I went to Richmond to that little gas station where they have the all you eat buffet Indies.
oh
I went
snap!
there. Yeah. That's wicked. If you ever find where that's at, you ain't gonna want to leave.
But goodness gracious, 61 piece, and like you said, man, it's funny how a certain person said to put Antonio on offense and just play him both ways, and look how that offense has opened up. Because nobody has been able to double team Gainey since.
And if you do, this is what you get. This is what you get. And the
But
scary,
he still scored 2 touchdowns. So did you really contain him? Like you could contain him, but then you got a problem with 3.
and you know what's so crazy, man? I was talking to Los on the sidelines, and I was talking about this one cat that it can really take the top off. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna shut up. It's another cat on there that can fly. They can fly. And so I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna shut up. Great game for my Bulldogs, took care of business, the number one team, doing what the number one does. DeSales 21, J-Town 18. I am so disturbed with this one because I've been looking and clawing for some stats and stuff. I even read articles that did a horrible job. But I would say this, going into the, I think it was fourth quarter, I think it was like 8 minutes, something left. J-Town was down 21-6 or 21-7, something like that. Came all the way back, had an opportunity to win the game, but DeSales with a goal line stop by
Khalil Brock.
Khalil Brock with the big time stop. If you don't know who Khalil Brock is, DeSales, man, he plays defense and offense. He's been on the show. We done interviewed him, so go check out the interview on the Mark and Will show. But a great win, DeSales. What you got on this one?
Man, again, this is one of those games I'm hearing that a whole bunch of people was actually at. I'm hearing coaches out the woodwork was there. And then to me, it shows you how both cultures have changed because you had kids from J-Town crying because they really wanted to try to go undefeated, and then you just see a team that went 0-10 in the sales and how much they fought. Because back in the day, a J-Town team would have laid down once the score get out of hand, but for them to fight back and come within not even 3 points, but within a yard of winning the game, it shows you how much that tide has shifted.
Yeah. Great win, man. And you know what? And you remember I said, man, what's a coin? What's a coin? I flipped and it went to J-Town. So buy a coin. This is the only game that I lost
Oh
on the
wow!
whole schedule. A coin.
Oh wow!
Hey, pick your head up, J-Town, man. Just keep your head up and keep on. You got the playoffs and all this kind of stuff going.
And you know what's crazy for the sales though? They got a kid in Davon Morton who's a basketball player,
Davon.
but his football game is crazy. And I think he's starting to realize that basketball just might be a hobby. Football might be my moneymaker.
Well, said it on the show, I think it was last week or whatever, that, he is sneaky good. Like he's real good. He's somebody that you got to go ahead and watch, man, and watch him on tape because he's take care of the business. That's why I wanted to see the stats and whatever. But because of people not turning it in and doing whatever, that's okay. Mr. Martin is going to be on the show next week. I'm just going to ask him personally, like, what's the deal? So, we go get him. We going to get whoever we want. So you don't want to do the stats. We just bring him on the show and see what's going on. So he will be joining us next week after the monster win. So be ready. Be ready. Last but not least, we got Cal 13, Central 6. Our guy, hey, check this out. We've been talking about the running game, but Vazano, man, he was 15 carries, 57 yards, a TD, 3 catches, 19 yards, a TD. Hodge completed, Cole Hodge completed 16 for 26. Our guy had 113 yards, a TD, 2 interceptions. Connor Hodge had 9 catches, 71 yards. Cortez Stone was held to 14 carries, 40 yards. Man, but impressive, man. To see this score, Hey, I'm impressed with Central's defense. And we said they got a real defense, but tough win. It was at Cal. Cal won 13-6. We might see this again. What you got, man?
Cal showed me something. I'm the kid that scored the touchdown. Do you think that he was even in the scouting report to watch this
Vas-
kid?
Vasano?
Yes,
Well, you know what? He's a starting run back. But I think it was a couple of weeks ago after we was talking about it. He had a nice game, so I think he is. But I think he's on there. Just put it that way. I think he's on
but
there.
but it,
Not.
isn't the quarterback still the leading rusher? Because you got to think you got the
Oh yeah.
quarterback,
Oh
you
yeah.
got you
Yeah.
got the receiver, you got his brother Hodge, and then you got
You got
the
Justin.
receiver. Yeah.
Justin. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think this kid was. To me, I don't think he was on the scouting report. Because if he's on the scouting report, he don't score 2 touchdowns. This score is 8-6.
Well, you got to
That's it.
think. Also, check this out though. Dude carried the ball 50. It's not like he might not have been like let's pay really attention to him. That's what I'm saying. But dude had 15 carries, 57 yards. It's not like he killed you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like that's still a lot of carries for 57 yards.
yeah. But to me, it looked like Central hit the whole. I'm not letting the quarterback beat us. I'm not letting the passing game beat us. They're going to have to find somebody else to beat us. And again, granted, we don't really talk about the losing team like that, but this Central defense is scary freaking good.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Because they went to remember real quick. I had to go back, but you remember they held Bullitt East at Bullitt East. So it's like, dude, they got defense. They just got to get an offense, man. I mean, what did you lean on? We talked about that. What did Central lean on? You know what I'm saying? Because they got the quarterback got picked off at least once or maybe twice for trying to throw the ball. If they had a passing game somewhat to keep the defense honest, oh my gosh.
But what if they would go the menu route and try to find another back? Well, it's kind of too late now because you damn near at playoff time. But if they had another back to carry the load and you move Mr. Stone to receiver,
But the thing about it is this: they have
who's gonna get him
Creech.
the ball?
They got Creech. They got a quarterback that can give them the ball. Central is looking for a quarterback to get a ball. I don't know. Great win, Cal. Great win. Before we get off here, man, who's your team of the week?
Oh snap! My team of the week. Oh snap! How about you pick yours and I come back? Let me
All right.
come back. Give me.
Okay. 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 Um, Let me see. It's some teams who had some big wins and stuff like that. But I'm out to ride with them Bulldogs on this one. When you go to somebody's place that's not a weak team and put a 60 piece and really it was 43 or something like that to 13 or 42 to 13, whatever, at halftime. The number one team took care of business, looked like the number one team. And hey, I'm just saying, they trying to hit their groove, and they got some monster games coming up. They got a revenge game, and then they got the Burrow game. So hey, watch out. Who you got?
I'm going. I'm going to US 42.
Mm, mm.
I'm going US 42. KCD.
Okay, okay. With the lights and
KCD.
everything.
With the light show, the raffle. Hey, if we got any KCD, let me know what the next raffle is. I won't put my name in the hat. But I'm going KCD, man, because they didn't withstood every challenge. They're beating who's on their schedule, and they're not. They finally had a close game, and they showed that they could play a close game. They showed you that they can come back, and they showed you that they could play a close game.
True, true. All right.
Now they
Before we
just got to get that rushing defense together.
Russian defense. Yep, Russian defense. Definitely need that. Continue to stack, continue to win. Before we out here, rest in peace, Pops. That's why I got the Detroit head on. 3 years yesterday, so rest in peace. Hey guys, y'all know what we do. We do it well. Go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, all that kind of stuff like that for us. We really appreciate you. Coaches, tell them, hey, Mayor, tell what the coaches need to do, what they need to send us, man.
Man, send gear, Send hats, send T-shirts, but most importantly, send them stats, man. Send them
Stats,
stats for us.
stats. Hey, we out of here, man.
And
Hey,
one more before you end. And if you got a young man that needs to be on the show, hit the DMs up and let them know. We trying to give everybody a spotlight. I ain't trying to beg and be like, oh, nah, you want to let us go, man.
let's go. Hey, you guys have a great weekend. We out. Peace.